You're tuned into Capital Jazz TV. I'm your host, Jodine Dorsey, and we are on the 13th annual Capital Jazz SuperCruise. And I'm sitting here with the beautiful vocalist herself, singer-songwriter Miss Carmen Rodgers out of Dallas, Texas. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Jodine.
How are you?
I'm so happy to be here. Exhausted
We have
from
you
the party
working.
cruise of the century.
I have seen Carmen all over the place on this ship, so I know you've got to be exhausted.
I'm pretty tired, but it's a good tired.
It's a good tired.
Good tired from all the songs sung and all of the parties attended.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you done anything that's just been incredible, like a memorable experience here?
You know, there's just been incredible artistry this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to see Bob James, you know, living legend,
Mm-hmm.
but also being able to see someone who will be legendary, Fantasia. You know, it's
Yes.
and everyone in between. It's been so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for this Super Cruise, you're no stranger to the Super Cruise. This is your what, second, third?
This is my second
Super Cruise.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've done this before.
Yeah.
This Super Cruise, though, you did a full show, a full concert. You had
Yeah.
your full concert. And then you did something kind of like this unique thing with Zoe, this
Yeah,
piano
yeah.
and a microphone.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So Zoe and I have been touring together now over 6 years, and we have the full band that we do, but we also like to strip it down and give the people a more intimate set. So we do shows called Piano and Microphone. It's an intimate set. It's just he and I, and it's a chance for us to really stretch. Gives us some opportunities to be free with the songs, get a little bit more crowd participation, but it also kind of showcases just the two of us.
Yeah.
And when you strip things down that far, there's nowhere to hide.
Right.
So
It's like you're right there. Transparent.
you are right there.
They see it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the audience, the fans, they really, really love it. They really are drawn to it.
I
Yeah.
saw it was completely packed, and they were in the bar, and it was completely packed,
Yeah.
and it was like being like Zoe called it being in the living room.
Yeah. It's definitely like being in the living room because we're inviting you into something that we consider intimate. It's our music. You know, we're doing music that he has written and produced, songs that I've written as well, songs that we've done together as well as
Yeah.
individually, as well as throwing in some of our favorite covers.
Yeah.
And so in that kind of environment, when it's just he and I, it's definitely like we're like, hey, this is us. You're getting to come into our personal space
I love it.
where we get to kind of play around.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I just want to make sure I'm clear. You and Zoe sing together. You guys perform together. But you're two individual artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to make sure it's clear.
Yeah.
I want to make sure it's clear. So you got your own project, and he
Yes.
has his own project.
Absolutely.
Got
I'm
it.
Carmen Rodgers.
Hello. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He's Zoe. We are two.
But I get that a lot. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know they were a duet, and I'm like, no, they're not. No.
No, and we perform shows as a duo because we have lots of music that we share, as well as, of course, the two of us also tour with the Foreign Exchange.
Exactly, right.
So, we've been touring together and doing all kinds of music together now for many years.
Yeah.
But we have our own individual music. We have our own individual sounds.
Yeah.
And, he's working on some great new stuff this year, independent of me.
Yes,
And I'm working
yes.
on some great stuff this year.
That's what I want to talk
independent of
about.
him. So,
I want to talk
yeah.
about this new stuff that
Oh,
you're working on.
yeah,
Let me know. Let us in.
super excited. Looking
Super
to
Cruisers.
two Super Cruisers definitely dropping a couple of projects this year that I'm super excited about. Called Hello Human, going to drop volume 1 and 2 later this year. I'm going to get to work with some of my favorite producers. So might show back up. I said without him, but he might show back up. We will see. We shall see.
We shall see.
And but working with some of my favorite producers, I'm not giving any names yet.
That's what we wanted. We wanted
No.
like a little exclusive
No.
chunky chunk.
Nope.
Give me a little exclusive chunky chunk of
I just told you the
information.
title, guys.
Hello,
That's all
Human.
you're gonna get today.
Okay.
But I think you're gonna love it. I love the direction this music is going
Good.
in. Definitely, hopefully, show some growth, as well as just some fun sides of my creativity from writing and melody and all that good stuff. So super excited about that. So working on those projects. I'm diving into some other creative ventures as well.
Okay.
Can't talk too much about it. And I know you're like, why bring it up if you can't talk about it? just gotta wait and see, guys. Sorry. And then we talked just a few months ago about Derriere, my new product.
Yes,
it was very early
in the stages.
And so excited about that. My body products Derriere that are specifically for the Derriere. So officially launched that the end of 2019.
Are we selling that on the ship?
We're selling it on the ship.
Okay.
We're selling it on the ship.
Where could people find that?
They can find it at derrierenyc.com.
Okay.
As well as if you're local in New York, it's in a couple of shops there. And then go to my IG, which is Derriere NYC at Derriere NYC.
Okay.
And so excited about that. Really excited just to do to kind of show all sides of my creativity. I love singing. I love songwriting. I love performing. I love the shows. I love to get that kind of the feedback and the
response, and the
response.
energy exchange.
It's a reciprocal, process of being able. I'm being fed so that I can give back to them in the musical, in those musical environments. But there's so much more that I want to do as well. So I'm excited to spread my wings a little bit.
What do you enjoy doing most, though? What is it that feeds you, Carmen?
It's really hard to say because it depends on the day.
Okay.
There are times that I have so much to say, and the only way to get it out is to create a song or songs, is to write it out. There are times that I have all of this energy that I need to get out. So I'm excited to finally hit the road again, to finally hit the stage again.
Right.
So it really just depends. It depends.
Nice. I want to go back to Hello Human real quick. I know we've got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
What is it? What is Hello Human? What does that mean? Can you tell us a little bit about? I know you won't tell us who you're working with, but that's okay.
You know what? I can't.
Go ahead.
I can't. Not yet. But the project, these projects, they've been brewing for a bit now, and it is really just looking at kind of who we are, all sides of us, the vulnerable. The ratchet.
And there's ratchet in there.
There's the ratchet. There is the loving. There is the insecure. There it's looking at all sides of this human experience, which is a trip. It's a journey, being human, and I'm hoping that I'm going to deliver some songs that people feel as though I've captured kind of all these different parts of them. So so I guess that's kind of a taste of it, but I know you can't get the full gist of it till you hear it, but
you've got to hear it.
Gotta hear it. So I'm excited to be dropping.
I can't wait to hear the story. I can't wait to hear it.
There's so many stories.
Oh, I know.
We need much more time than we have to dive in.
As Gabrielle Union say, we would need some wine.
We would need some more wine.
We need more wine for this one. I love it. I love it. So what outside of you being busy with music and Derriere, what else is going on?
I'm also diving into some TV stuff. Working on a pilot right now with a friend of mine.
Nice. So you're getting your acting chops. Your acting debuts.
Oh my gosh! And you know what's so funny is this particular project is a pilot that me and a friend have created and are writing. But I did get my first acting gig as a grown-up. I was in a movie, playing the ex-girlfriend in a parody movie of a militant man, and I was the ex-girlfriend artist and he's on the run. There's so much happening, guys. There's so much happening. But it was really, really exciting to get a call to say, hey, I think you would be perfect for this role. I used to do theater as a kid.
Right.
So to dive back in, to get a script, to have to actually do a monologue.
And study
and prepare was something else. I was so nervous. And after we shot it, I said, I wasn't terrible.
I could do this again.
Yep.
That's usually what happens.
Terrible, guys.
That's usually how it happens.
So, but it did get some juices flowing again. I used to love theater. A fun fact about me is I was actually part of an improv team as a teenager. So, So when me and Zoe have a lot of fun on stage, and there is a comedic element to to our show, and I do draw from that a lot.
Got it.
From the improv back in the day, but
it.
yeah, so it was really, really fun to dive in, and who knows, you guys could see this film soon, and you could see more of me on TV. How about that?
I would love that.
How about
We're ready
that?
for that. I mean, your music videos, you are acting anyway, so it's like your music videos give us a little drama that we need. Anyway, if you haven't seen her music videos, please make sure you Google her on YouTube and check it out.
It'd be
It's
some
amazing.
drama.
It's some drama. It's some drama. Well, how do people keep in contact with you? How do they know your shows and your products that are coming out?
Absolutely. So you have for the Derriere, we have derrierenyc.com. But for me, for my music and all things that are happening with me, I am CarmenRodgers.com, and that's CarmenRodgers. Never forget the D, guys. Never forget the D.
Because Carmen Rodgers without the D is someone else.
It's someone else, guys. It's
not her.
someone else.
I promise you. It may. I was just about to say something inappropriate, but anywho,
we're not going to do that.
Right.
We're not going to do that. We need wine first.
We need wine first.
Okay?
We need more wine.
More
we need
wine
more wine
first. So I am CarmenRodgers.com website. You can find me on the socials, Instagram at Carmen Rodgers, CarmenRodgers. Carmen Rodgers on Twitter, Carmen Rodgers fans on Facebook. So if you type in Carmen Rodgers with the D, I promise you'll find me.
Google her.
Yes.
There it is. Just Google her and you'll find her. Well, Carmen, it is always a pleasure to have
Thank
you on the Capital Jazz Super Cruise. It is always so good to hear her voice. I mean, your voice is just so delicious and scrumptious. It's like this luscious voice that's coming out into your ears.
Wow,
so
thanks.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
have you introduce me sometimes.
You should.
Okay,
You should.
I
You should take me
shall.
on the road.
Yeah.
Be her personal host. Her personal intro woman. James Brown had one. I'm still waiting for that artist to hire me. James Brown had one.
Okay.
I will put the cape on you and everything.
You know what? Let's talk.
Okay. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Let's talk.
Let's
Over wine.
Over wine. More wine. And we're going to have more wine here on the Capital Jazz Super Cruise with Carmen Rodgers. And I'm your host, Jodine Dorsey, and you are tuned in to Capital Jazz TV.